You have 60 minutes to choose the right New York City neighborhood. One that will make sure you don't overpay, under rent, or regret it for the rest of your life. Maybe just the next 10 years. Whether you're already in New York or 2,000 miles away, here's exactly how I analyze neighborhoods quickly, effectively, and without guessing. All strategy. Let's get the list up. Number 1, we're gonna look for the commute. Number 2, we're gonna look for the noise. Number 3, we're gonna look for the vibe. Number 4, we're gonna take some of those little Zillow hacks and use them to our advantage. And last but not least, number 5, we're gonna check out what's the safety. Let's get right into it. Starting with number 1, commute check. So you're gonna open up Google Maps and you're gonna plug in where you're gonna be working out, and your favorite restaurant. You're gonna check these places at 2 times in the day. One of the times is gonna be from that neighborhood to your workplace, your workout place, and your favorite restaurant at 8:30 a.m. The other time is gonna be at 5:30 p.m. Check what's happening at those times a day. If you're not loving the commute, you're not loving the trains, how far away it is from that subway stop, then you might not want to be in that neighborhood. And if it's way far away from where you want to go all the time, then definitely not. Everything in New York is all about location. The location can make or break your investment property. It can make or break your living experience. So if you're planning on house hacking, living in the property and renting it out at the same time, or if you're just planning on investing in the property as a whole, you want to consider it as if you were living there yourself. Want to make sure you have something that people would want to live in. Easy to commute to, easy to get in and out of. Very important is commute. Step 2, we're gonna check the noise. Go to howloud.com. You're gonna look for trains, fire stations, bars, hospitals, and things that don't show up on listings but absolutely affect the livability and rentability. So people want quiet neighborhoods. Obviously, New York is never quiet, so that goes without saying. It's not gonna be quiet most of the time. The further you are away from some of those noisy parts of the city, might be a better fit for certain candidates. Now, that goes to say, if you are looking to do a midterm rental, some of those areas like a hospital, fire station, those are pretty key indicators for where you are gonna have great tenants. So you might wanna be looking for those neighborhoods that have those areas close by, or at least a subway or situation where you can get to them quickly. Step 3, looking for the vibe. So now we're gonna go to the Karens of the world and see what they're saying about this neighborhood. Now in New York, you're always going to have plenty of opinions. You can go on TikTok and find this information. But we're talking Reddit, Facebook groups, and you know it, Nextdoor. If you want to find out the good, bad, and the ugly, go to Nextdoor. It's going to give you everything you never needed to know about a neighborhood and all the tea, all the drama. Go check it out. See what people are saying about those neighborhoods. That's where you're going to get the real first-hand experience. As a real estate agent, I'm not legally able to give you any of that context as far as demographics or anything regarding what's the neighborhood made up with. It has to come from you doing your own research on that. Taking a look at number 4, we're gonna take a check at safety. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna call the local police number, not the 911 number. You're gonna call the local number and check in and say, if there was an emergency here, how long will it take the police to arrive? The non-emergency number can give you those answers. They might not love you for calling, but at least you're gonna get some pretty good answer on that. They can also give you a little bit more information on what's the most common crime, how many homeless people are reported in the area, and so on. You ask those questions, you're gonna get those answers from the police. That's what they're there for. They can help you with that. Step 5, going on to that 5-minute Zillow investors hack. So you're gonna look at the StreetEasy. That's our Zillow here in New York City, StreetEasy.com, and you're gonna look at the properties that have been on the market for a little bit longer in time. A lot of them that have a lower price point, there's a reason for that. If they're under $1 million and it's the 3 to 4 unit, most likely they have non-paying tenants, occupied units that are not being paid. There's probably some litigation involved. There's probably some non-legal stuff happening. Not saying that as a generalization, but if it looks too good to be true, probably is. That's how you know probably not the property you want. If you're seeing a lot of those in the area and the math ain't mathin', then that's probably not the area you want to invest in. Just saying, from a lot of experience, I get a lot of investors every day who call me up and say, hey Liz, I want to check out this home in so-and-so neighborhood in Brooklyn. And I say, okay, send me the address. And I automatically know it's going to be a property that either has non-paying tenants, has illegal litigations out on it, violations, HPD, not HPV violations, and so on. So it's really important that we take a look at that nice and quick. You can do your own run check. Let's circle back really quickly to one very important thing, the commute check. Not only want a commute check, but when you find a property on StreetEasy or Zillow, go ahead and put the address into Google as well and walk that neighborhood. That's gonna also give you a better idea if you're not local and you can't actually check it out. What does the neighborhood look like? That data is pretty up to date, usually within the last 1 to 2 years, and you can see street by street on the sidewalk as a commuter what it would look like to actually be walking down the street there. Most important to check that stuff out, especially the surrounding areas. A lot of neighborhoods, as you turn a couple corners, it can be a little bit different than where you originally intended. So take a look at that. That'll help you to decide pretty quickly. Hope this video was helpful. If you still feel like you're not sure on how to find the right neighborhood for you, my team helps investors and first-time home buyers every day, just like you. We'd be happy to schedule a call. Description has all that information for you. See you next time.